What's up, people? Atomic Tofu here. Today, doing a review of Unique Toys' supposedly last figure, Transformers-based figure. Supposedly last. Anyways, Galvatron, Unique Toys Galvatron. I was trying to look at the box to see how I would name them on the camera, but the box just doesn't have much. It's Unique Toys, right? H15, nothing. Bump my light, and then let's see what it has here. Yeah, nothing. I can't read this. I don't know what that is. So you get the box with the figure, and luckily for me, the figure was packed, you know, separate from the ears. I don't know if you call these the ears or not. Those are packed separately. I'm not going to attach those while I'm doing this because it's going to crack. And then he's got missiles. These are quite heavy. Die cast. A word I use a lot in my review of Wei Jiang's Fire Scorpion review. And manual is attached with side mirrors. Right? I don't even know what this black bar is. I have no clue what that is. Because I was just transforming this figure back and forth, back and forth. I don't know. Goes on top maybe? I have no clue. But I will try to attach this. I figure I start the review in alt mode to show you how he looks, because basically what I wanted to do was I transformed him from robot mode to alt mode, because I noticed that this part here on the promotional figures and even everyone's early review figures was all chipped, and then of course on mine is chipped right off the bat. I mean, it's not even just chipped. If you look closely enough, it's chipped and dented. So I don't even know how that happens. Anyways, so what they do is I transformed him to alt mode, right? And then I sprayed him with graphene. Did a couple of coats of graphene. Layered him up real good. Wiped him down. Transformed him back into robot mode. And then alt mode. And then, just to see how he compares with the other figures I have here. First off, the only alt mode comparison I'm going to do is with Wei Jiang's Fire Scorpion. Initially I thought that, oh, this guy's huge, right? I guess not really huge. He's just got a big sleeper on top. You can store luggage, your groceries up here. Another person if you want to, right? Anyways, based off of the window, they're about the same size, you know. Are they the same width? Yeah, about the same width as well. Fire Scorpion's a little bit wider tire base. I don't know. I'm not a car guy again. I apologize for that. Let's see what the length is. Similar length. These guys are actually quite remarkably sized in that they match each other. I guess you can't really see it. I guess I'll tilt it up. So let's see it zoomed out. And tilt it back, roughly. And you can see they're about the same size. Yep. So, luxury-wise, Unique Toys' Galvatron gives the driver a better driving experience. He can bunk out in back, stretch his legs. You know, so I'm not a car guy, but I do work with a lot of truckers. The sleeping area, more luxurious, as you would expect from this model. Strangely to me, these guys fit very well with each other. Heft is about the same. And of course I'm doing it with the human touch, which has 0 accuracy. Human touch, 0 accuracy. About the same weight. Okay, put this guy to the side for now. I'm going to try to transform this guy on camera, and this will be with a lot of edits. I'm going to be cutting out a lot of the left-right sides, right? And do the same thing. I want to keep my video as short as possible. I also want to show you the how, I guess, tight my transformation ended up being. If I can end up not bumping the camera too much. Let's see if I can redo this smokestack. It kind of bumped out. I want to do this transformation in reverse, sort of, because there's a lot of issues that I want people to be aware of. Otherwise, they'll end up scraping and damaging your figure more than they would need to. Right. Okay. So you can see my figure squares up quite nicely. It's very tight. The panel lines are very minuscule. All right. Everything lines up perfectly, basically. Right back here as well, right? The bottom. Right. Wheels. I'll have to repeg this one. There you go. Nice and tight again. Nice tight seam. Nice tight seam. I think for everyone's figure, what appears to be a gap isn't really a gap, but this section right here. Trusty pointing tool. This time I'll use my car spudger. This here. I don't think anyone can fix this because it looks like a gap, but I do not think it is. I don't think this is a gap. It might be. Who knows? You know, a couple months down the line, when I transform this more, I might think, oh, that's a gap, but it is not. It is not. Okay, down to transformation. Okay, I'm going to try to transform this this guy on camera in as short and as efficient as I can. This cut. So side mirrors are off. I haven't attached mine. The cover for one of my headlights is not glued in. I'm not sure if this one is or not, but this one popped off. So if it pops off again, I'll leave it off. But it is what it is. So you can see before I transform him how clean and tight you can get him. You know, a little bit of this stuff is my graphene. Nice and tight. Everything's good. I think there will always be what appears to be a gap here. It's not a gap because you can see the black plastic underneath here. You can see that. Okay, let's start. Get the back flap. Open that up. Undo the smokestacks. I'm surprised those are pretty tight. Get your thumb underneath here. And do the side back end. ones. Sides. Click those. Okay. When you bring these out to the sides, this will pop up. So a little bit of auto transforming. Oops, popped off, so I'm going to leave that off. So, got that in the way. Now you take them out of the way. Those are the oblique parts. This part's back. Two tabs here for notches there. There you go. Untab the shoulder port. Tab those. Have this piece facing out. This will tab in, see here, there. Unlocks the upper arm, bicep in place. Okay. Same thing for this side. Tab here, slot there. Go. go. Okay, let's work on the legs. Let's go ahead and split the legs, the hips. The arms out of the way. Okay. Split. Let's work on one leg. So this was out here like that. Push that out. Okay. Bottom clip. There you go. This. Okay. Back of the leg. I have to push this up. Right. Sliding spring. It will pretty much just slide back up forward. Tab in. Let's see here. You can go ahead and pull out one thigh. There you go. Okay. Let's go ahead and untab foot from the side. Tapped in. Oops, tapped. Get this one repositioned. Let's see if I can do it. So, slot here for this tab here. Okay, 1 foot down. 1 foot. Let's go ahead and auto transform the front part of the leg. Let's see here. This side. Hopefully you can see that on camera. I'm going to adjust this slightly. Okay. Tap forward. Auto transform. Untab. Fix this slightly. There we go. Untab. Slider, foot leg slider. Call it be the thigh slider. Thigh slider. Slide that down, down. Okay. Like that for later. Untap the foot. There. Tap the side in. body, and he is about done. So, the legs. There you go. I'm going to leave off my horns. I don't want them to get all snapped like that. Horns. Okay. And there you have it. And as you can see from this figure, there's a little bit of play in the hips. If you want him a little bit taller, a little bit shorter. Here, 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 you know. Of course, if you don't extend his hips out, you'll collide with his little obliques here, right? So let's see what I can give you. Horns, if yours hasn't cracked off, snapped off, they slide into the sides of his temple or higher than his temple. Here, you can see slots right there. Slots right there. Very tight ratchets that I'm pretty sure will wear down and get looser over time. Bicep swivel. Spring-loaded shoulders. Ratchet elbows. That if this disconnects from the side, we'll get a janky elbow. If not, elbow gets locked in, you know, we'll get a normal elbow. It's about 110 degrees, 100 degrees, something like that. Swivel, swing at the blade. Full rotation at the hand, wrists. The 1 and 3 for Unique Toys again. I like the hollow chest. I like that. No light effects, no light piping. That would have been cool if they had light piping to go through the chest, the cavern, the cavity. I don't know what you call that on the figure. Is it like a matrix? A human matrix? I don't know. Anyways. Hips. Very heavy legs. Very heavy. Swivel at the kneecap. Very tight brackets for the knee. You really don't have much concern for the plastic. It's very high quality plastic. I think the only thing that you might concern yourself with is these snapping off one day. I don't know. Ankle tilts. And that's about it. To me, the figure is not perfect, but it is near perfect because of how they had Galvatron transform in the film. He transformed by nanotech, human nanotech. So, you know, they're cheating basically 100%. Unique Toys, though, did a great job of bringing the alt mode with the bot mode. You know, he's great. He's awesome. Barring these things that snap off. Very heavy hand missiles attached to the sides. Very heavy, and he holds them in place when they're, you know, in place because of those rock hard ratchets. You know, he holds them in place. Back shots. Nice copper effect. Very nice. pencil. Let's see where his hand cannon is. So, hand cannon, it just kind of wedges on. Just wedges on. Not bad. Wedges on, blasts you in the face. Nice. Okay. Oh! I gotta bring out the other guy that I almost forgot. So, almost forgot about the Joshua figure. Right. He's tiny. Everyone gets him. So, Show Z Sword told me that basically they think everyone would get this guy. So not just early pre-orders or early orders, purchases, or whatever, what have you, but everyone gets the little figure, the little tiny man, as they call him. Okay. We'll go ahead and try to stand this guy straight, somewhat. Joshua. Alright. Let's see. So we saw how he stood up with alt mode. Fire Scorpion. Fire Scorpion's my awesome guy. Fire Scorpion bot mode. Look at that. To me, this is how Optimus and the Megatron should be scaled. So, you know, Optimus is taller, right? And even though Fire Scorpion, some people say, oh, he's too bulky, he's too blocky. This guy, he's a handsome robot. Okay. Let me try to adjust this camera. Okay. Fire Scorpion is a very handsome robot. You know, his proportions are not off at all. You know, people always want to say so, but you can see he's normal looking. Anyways, Fire Scorpion, Galvatron, alright, how they compare. Fire Scorpion is of course huge. Let's see if I can put him in the back. See, how awesome is that guy? Unique Toys is Optimus. See how they look. Right. Looks pretty good. Don't fall over. Wei Zhang's Thunder Eater. This guy's always awesome. They're about the same height. It's cleared out just a tad. Okay. The two good guys in back. Two good guys in back. And Black Mamba's version of this guy. He's a little loose. You can see how he is as tall as Fire Scorpion. Look at that. I gotta fix his hips. Okay. Yeah, it's awesome. And so, after all is said and done, a lot of us didn't think that Galvatron or Unique Toys' Galvatron had a wash or a weathering effect. But now that all of us have this in hand now, we can see that he does have a wash effect. It's very minor, very subtle. I'm not sure why they added it or why they thought not to mention it, but you know, it is there. A very subtle wash that goes on the whole chest plate. So it goes throughout the tubing on the top. You can see a little mishmash here. That's not my graphene. So it's on the front side and not anywhere else, which is very weird. It's on the abs, I guess. Yeah, he's got that little wash, black wash on there. On the upper body alone. Upper body, not on the lower legs at all. Legs are clean. Okay. And that's all for me for now. I'll see you guys later.